Married, but you're not a maid. Do you feel like a single parent in your marriage? Ladies, let's talk about it. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Let's get right into it, okay? Let me fix my chain. There's always something wrong. So anyway, let me go ahead and start by saying, very important, again, you guys made that decision, okay? You said to yourself, oh my God, this is the man I want to marry for the rest of my life. And then you said, this is the lady that I want to spend the rest of my life with. This is my queen. You said that. You walked down the aisle and you said, okay, I'm going to marry this dude. Oh, I'm going to marry this girl. You made that decision and it's on you. No, you have to decide if you, years down the line, I know things will change, but you have to now decide if this is a relationship that you want for yourself. If this is a relationship that you want to continue having, if it is, you need to start doing that work. You need to making sure that, hey, I'm going to take the time out to do counseling. It's always good for married couple to do counseling. And even before you're married, it's always recommended for you to do some counseling before, just to make sure you are the right fit for your husband, you're the right fit for your wife, and that, you know, a year down the line, you're not divorcing. Okay. So it's very important for you guys to get this done. So you want to make sure that females, you don't feel like you are carrying the load in their relationships. You have kids and you're doing everything and you're just a single parent in that relationship. You never want to feel that way, okay? Number one is going to be parenting is a two-person job, not one. Single moms or single parent, dad or mom, it's my hat's off to you, okay? You are doing a great job. If you're a single parent, you're doing an awesome job. However, it would be a whole lot more better if you have the two parent helping out and doing, just contributing to that child, the kids, if you have, children and, it's just always better to have the dad and have the mom, in that, child's relationship. They're a part of their growing up. They're a part of their life. It's so important, to the well-being of that child. One other thing I would touch on quickly is that for kids, I think that you always have to be careful of how you speak to your kids, okay? You have to be careful of what you say, how you say it, and what you do around them, because they are like sponge. They're like your kitchen sponge that soaks up every single thing that you do, you say. Just your actions, and they mimic you. They look at you as being God in their household. They look at you like, oh my God, they always want to please you and making sure that you approve of what they do. So make sure you always use positive words, positive things around your kids. Positive. Don't argue a lot around your kids. It's go behind those closed door, dad and mom, and have that conversation. Not in front of the kids, because it traumatizes them. You don't want them to see that kind of relationship. If you're having a problem, you have to go somewhere else and take care of it. Not in front of the kids, and not in the bedroom where they can sit and hear every single piece of conversation that you're having with each other. Don't ever do that, because it's not good for the kids, okay? I have made my mistake as growing up my son. I think there's a lot of stuff that I could do better. I think I'll, try to do a segment on that, so you can get a little bit more in depth of what you should do for your kids and your children. What will be the best way to making sure that their mental health, they have, healthy, brains, and their mind is not going all over the place, and you're going to make sure you give them love. Okay. I could stay on the subject for a whole day. So anyway, let me get right into it. So it's day 5. So as I said before, the parenting is a two-person job, I should say. Number 2 is going to be, if he's babysitting his own kids, there's a problem. Guys, this is mainly for you, because a lot of guys will sit there and they have a problem in taking their kids, or having a problem babysitting their kids. I have a problem in taking all 3, 4 kids. What do you think the mom do? What do you think mom that has 5 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids, 8 kids, what do you think the mom do? Dads, you need to take a day and have that day set off for mom, that's a mommy day. Okay? Especially, I don't care if you have one. You know, if you have kids and you're married, you're living in the same household, gentlemen, I will say to you again, husbands, I will say to you again, make sure that mom, that wife gets a day for herself without the kids. So now it's your responsibility in that day to take care of the kids. You have to give them that for them to keep their sanity, their mental health, and to have them keep on going. They have to get a break. It's very, very important. Okay, so, and don't think that, oh my God, it's the lady's job to take care of kids, and then you come and say hi and bye and say, here's a McDonald's meal here, and you think that is taking care of your kids? Shame on you. Shame on you, Dad. Number 3, you didn't sign up to raise kids and your husband. So, females, please relate to me. Put it in the DM, like DM me, let me know what's going on here, because I know a lot of you females are out there. You have your husband and you feel like you have 3 kids, and with your husband you have 4. And if you're in that situation, I want to hear your situation. I want to hear your opinion about this topic, because I'm going to tell you right now, guys, you need to wake up, okay? Wake up and smell the goddamn coffee, smell the ganja, smell the whatever it is. You got to smell some shit and get up and start doing your manly job, okay? It doesn't mean that she's going to make you into one of her kids again. That is too much work. Again, she's acting like a maid and not a wife. So, you know, if you want a maid, go hire one, okay? And if you have a couple kids, god damn it, you're going to need a maid. Why the hell you think her to do this in and out every single day, 24/7 every day without a break? You got to get a maid. Okay? You have to start thinking about that. So, you know, guys, just take a break and look at your life, and look at your wife's life, and look at your family, and look what is going on in your family and how she's managing everything by herself. And I beg of you, husband, if you have a wife, even with 1 kid, if she's holding down that household for you, cooking, cleaning, washing, taking care of the kids, I beg of you to look at her. Stop what you're doing, whatever work or whatever you have doing in your life, and take a day off. You sit with that household and that child or kids. You sit with them. If you can't manage mentally, get a maid. Get your mom. Get your aunt. Get somebody from the family member to assist you, but give her that day for herself. I beg you. I beg you. Take that day and give it to her. Let her go out with her girlfriends. Let her go out on the road. Let her go out to having a spa day and just relaxing for that day. I beg of you. You're going to see how good that does when you do that. If you can't afford to do that on a weekly basis, don't make it past 1 month. She needs it. Okay? And females, if the males are not listening to me, you need it. You put down your feet and say, this is what's going to happen. You either like it or don't like it. Simple. Sometimes you have to take your stance and get what you need to get done for your peace of mind and for your mental health. It's very important. Okay? So there you have it, guys. That's all I have for today. I'm going to recap for you. Again, you are in a relationship feeling like you're a single parent. Number 1 is going to be parenting is a 2-person job, not a 1-person job. Number 2 is going to be if he's babysitting his home kids, there's a problem. You know, what is the problem? I don't see the problem with that, but there is a problem, okay? Number 3 is that you didn't see the sign, you didn't sign up to raise the kids on your husband. You're not looking for another kid to join that other 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 kids that you have. That's not what you're looking for. So again, take a step back. Ladies, demand a day. Men, give her that day. Okay? This is what I would say to you. It's very important. When you have kids and you have a relationship and you have a marriage, it's very important. You know, for my family, we had, crazily, we have 24 brothers and sisters. Yeah, 24 brothers and sisters. I was the 18th one from my mom. Dad had 6 on the outside. It's, you know, it's, she was a very lovely mom. And I think I did get the chance to let her know that I appreciate her for what she did and who she is as a mother. And I thank God for that every day, because I didn't do it through most of my life because I grew up with my dad. So kudos to you, Mom, for what you did for us. I appreciate it. You wasn't there for, you know, most of my life, but for what you did for, you know, 18 beautiful, strong, intelligent kids. Thank you for that. You know, this thing is going left. I was about to finish and now I'm talking again. So anyway, that's it, guys. There you have it. I'm ready to get emotional. There you have it. So again, married, you know, couples, please, guys, don't make your wife feel like she's a maid. And this is day 5. If you know anybody that this content could help, please pass it along, share it. If you like my content, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, please. Any video drop, you are notified. Please follow me on social media, and you will see my website there. Follow me there, support me. And again, if you have any questions, any concern, put it in the DM. I'd love to answer them. Okay, thank you so much. This is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.